TSC News here with some breaking news. Ryback, a.k.a. Ryan Reeves, former WWE Intercontinental Champion, confirms via his official Instagram that he has parted ways with WWE. His contract reportedly was to expire in October. It looks like he and the company came to an agreement. They were at a standstill due to differences in pay. Ryback wanted to be compensated for his travel. Makes sense. You think a lot of wrestlers would get more reimbursements for their travel outside of just flights, but evidently that's not how things are done. And WWE said, nope. Ryback said, okay, feed me more on the indies, and now he is on the open market. His website, feedmemore.com, launches August 8th, and if you want to book Ryback at your local promotion or convention, you can book him at bookthebigguy@yahoo.com. That's bookthebigguy@yahoo.com. Great email address. And all I got to say is, well, I've said a lot already about Ryback, as many have known. I actually started live streaming on YouTube around the time Ryback started getting over in WWE in late 2012. Drew a huge buy rate for Hell in a Cell when he was undefeated against CM Punk for the WWE title. For whatever reason, they decided, we're not going to go for that right now. We're going to keep the title on Punk. And I just think, man, even though CM Punk had a record-setting reign, I just think, would he have sold one less T-shirt or one less ticket if they had given Ryback the title back then? Wouldn't it have made sense to give Ryback the title for at least a brief period to see what the barometer is or the temperature is, how the fans are feeling him? That pay-per-view did really well back then, and that was with Cena off the card. I think he was injured or took some time off, whatever. And for John Cena not to be on a pay-per-view back then during the pay-per-view era, for it to be headlined by CM Punk, who was a top guy but was, second fiddle to Cena, and Ryback, an unproven commodity, that was pretty remarkable. But unfortunately, he ended up going the way of a lot of guys. Big push, tapered off, then he had the whole start and stop treatment. Win 1 week, lose 1 week, win 1 week, lose 1 week, win one show, lose one show. Was in an awful tag team with Curtis Axel called Rybaxel. And then finally, in late 2014 and through much of 2015, he finally got his career back on track, ended up winning the Intercontinental Championship, held that for a few months. No, he was never the best wrestler or anything like that, but I do think the guy significantly improved for his level over the last 4 years. I do think he had a great match with Kalisto on the WrestleMania 32 pre-show. And I do believe that he'll have some awesome matches on the indies. Whoa, hang on a second here. So, my friend, Bill, who is a huge Ryback fan, doesn't know that Ryback is no longer with WWE. He thought Ryback was injured, and I had to break the news to him, and here's what he texted me here. F WWE, I hope Ryback goes to TNA as Back Ry. I don't know if Ryback can go to TNA legally as Back Ry. I think WWE owns the name Ryback and other incarnations of that. Back Ry might also be a really bad name. Maybe Ry. You know what? Maybe Ry Front. Ry Front would be cool. And the cool thing is, based on Ryback's Instagram post, it looks like that the guy owns the Big Guy trademark, and it looks like he owns Feed Me More. Which, if that's the case, I could be wrong about either one, but it looks like he definitely owns Feed Me More because he's trademarking it, or at least marketing it, I should say, with Feed Me More clothing and nutrition and a Feed Me More website. That's pretty awesome. He gets to keep his catchphrase, Feed Me More. What a great catchphrase. What a nice run Ryback had. It had its ups and downs, but seemed like the guy made some pretty good money. Seems like he did well for himself, and I wish him the very best. You can say what you want. He's a muscle guy. He's this, he's that, but one thing's for sure, this muscle guy, this big guy, certainly seems like a smart guy. But I want to hear from you. What do you think about Ryback's departure from WWE? Do you think he's going to make WWE wish that they still had him? And hell, they could use him with this brand extension. I mean, signing Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal, whose one career highlight is Ava Marie accidentally calling him Ginger Mahal on Total Divas. Good God almighty. Folks, I want to hear from you. Let me know. Leave a comment below. Tweet us. Facebook us. Do what you got to do. If you enjoyed this update, please like. Please share. Take care. And until next time, everybody, as always, enjoy the matches, and feed me more.